Please be upstanding for the procession. Thank you.
Please be seated. Chancellor of the National University of Ireland, President of the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland, Deputy Vice-Chancellors, Registrar of the NUI, distinguished guests, graduands and colleagues, it's a real pleasure and an honour to welcome you to the RCSI University of Medicine and Health Sciences conferring ceremony as we celebrate the achievement of you, our graduands, today. Before declaring open the conferring ceremony, I'd like to introduce the platform party. At the conferring table to the front, on your right, is Professor Michael Murphy, Chancellor of the National University of Ireland. Beside him, Professor Deborah McNamara, President of the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland. In the row behind him, again from your right, Dr. Patrick O'Leary, Registrar of the National University of Ireland. Dr. Colm Foster, Director of Academic Programmes at the Graduate School of Healthcare Management of RCSI, Professor Eva Doherty, Director of Human Factors and Patient Safety, the Department of Surgical Affairs at RCSI, Professor Barry Maguire, Professor of Postgraduate Surgical Education and Academic Development of RCSI, Professor Helena Kelly, Head of the School of Pharmacy and Biomolecular Sciences at RCSI, Professor Christian von Neuberg, Interim Director at the Centre for Positive Health Sciences of RCSI, Dr. Judith Gilroy, Associate Director of Academic Affairs, Ms. Orla Keegan, Director of Bereavement and Education at the Irish Hospice Foundation, Ms. Sarah MacDonald, Executive Director at the Graduate School of Healthcare Management, Mr. Ewan Friel, Managing Director of Healthcare Management, Professor Tracy Robson, Deputy Vice-Chancellor for Academic Affairs at RCSI, and my name is Cathal Kelly, VC of RCSI. RCSI degrees are under Irish legislation, and they're also degrees of the National University of Ireland. It now gives me great pleasure to invite Professor Deborah McNamara, President of the Royal College of Surgeons of Ireland, to come forward and to address our graduating class and guests.
Chancellor of the National University of Ireland, Vice-Chancellor and CEO, RCSI University of Medicine and Health Sciences, Registrar of the National University of Ireland, Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Deans, Heads of School and Staff, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is my privilege to welcome each of you to the RCSI University of Medicine and Health Sciences conferring ceremony for the class of 2024. My name is Professor Deborah McNamara, and I'm President of RCSI. Today is a very proud day, not just for our graduates, but especially for your parents, partners, families, friends, children, and the whole RCSI community worldwide. Our mission at RCSI is to educate, nurture, and discover for the benefit of human health. We are proud to be ranked in the top 5 universities in the world for our efforts to address the 3rd UN Sustainable Development Goal, which is good health and well-being. Today you will join our global community of more than 32,000 graduates working in over 100 countries around the world, each of them contributing to our shared vision of improving health and well-being worldwide. We look forward to seeing the difference that each of you will make. On this important day, we applaud you for your resilience and dedication to your studies that you have demonstrated in your journey to this day. Your achievement is immense, but only possible because of your determination, hard work, and sacrifice. As a result of your efforts, the qualifications that you will receive today will be recognized around the world, and they will signify the beginning of a career that we hope will see you thrive. For some of you, it marks a new phase in your career development, which will enable you to grow and develop as a healthcare leader. Alongside your award comes great responsibility and a duty as a healthcare professional to place yourself at the service of others. I would particularly like to extend a special word of welcome to Professor Michael Murphy, who was appointed as Chancellor of the National University of Ireland in October. These conferring ceremonies over the past week are his first with RCSI, and we look forward to celebrating very many more special occasions with him over the coming years. I would also like to acknowledge the academic and professional staff at RCSI who are such a huge part of your success. They are truly dedicated to the education and welfare of the students across the RCSI community, and I'm sure you will join me in thanking them for all that they do. Finally, you should be incredibly proud of what you have achieved so far, and we know that your future holds so much more. We hope that you and those who have supported you enjoy this very special day, and we wish you every success. Congratulations.
Thank you, President. We now move forward with the opening of the RCSI and NUI conferring ceremony. I'd like to invite all the graduates to please stand, and I call on the Registrar of the National University of Ireland, Dr. Patrick O'Leary, to formally open the NUI conferring ceremony.
Universitas Hiberniae Nationalis, pre honorabilis Cancellariae totaque Universitas, et comita universitariae hoda convocatus sunt, ut heit mulieres maxima eximi and et viri maximi eximi. Ad gradus academicus admittantur. This is a meeting of the National University of Ireland for the purpose of conferring degrees. The graduands will be presented by Professor Colin Kelly, Vice-Chancellor RCSI, and the degrees will be conferred by Professor Michael Murphy, Chancellor, National University of Ireland.
This is a meeting of the RCSI University of Medicine and Health Sciences for the purpose of conferring degrees. I will present the graduates in my role as Vice-Chancellor of RCSI, and the degrees will be conferred by Professor Deborah McNamara, President of the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland. I now formally declare this conferring ceremony open, and I invite all the graduates from the Masters in Pharmacy, MPharm only, to remain standing. Other graduates may be seated. And I'd like to invite the Deputy Vice-Chancellor for Academic Affairs, Professor Tracy Robson, to come forward to lead you in the recitation of the Graduates' Declaration, which you'll find on page 11 of the conferring booklet.
The RCSI Graduate Declaration, which you will recite together this afternoon, is a commitment to the highest standards of professionalism and ethical practice in your career as taught during your studies in RCSI. It gives me great pleasure on this special day to invite the graduands of the Master of Pharmacy, MPharm, to recite together after me the following declaration. I will practice my profession with conscience and dignity. The health of the patient will be my first concern. I will maintain the utmost respect for human life. I will remember that there is art to my profession and my science, and that warmth, empathy, and understanding may outweigh treatment alone. I will uphold the highest ethical standards and demonstrate unwavering academic integrity in my chosen profession. I will respect any confidential information that is entrusted in me, even after a patient has died. I will not permit considerations of age, disease or disability, creed, ethnic origin, gender, nationality, political affiliation, race, sexual orientation, social standing, or any other factor to intervene between my duty and the patient. I will not use my professional knowledge to violate human rights or civil liberties, even under threat. I will respect the hard-won scientific gains of those in whose steps I walk and gladly share such knowledge with those that follow. I will abide by the code of conduct of my profession, and I will promote the highest standards of practice, lifelong education and research in the interest of human health. I make these promises solemnly, freely, and upon my honour. Thank you. You may be seated. I now invite the graduands to stand who are receiving awards in professional certificates and diplomas, postgraduate diplomas, Master of Surgery and Master of Science. You will find the declaration on page 10 of your conferring booklet. I now invite the graduands to recite after me the declaration. I acknowledge my position at the forefront of my field of learning and scholarship. I understand my responsibility to use this learning to contribute and lead in my community. I will maintain the utmost respect for human life. I will uphold the highest ethical standards and demonstrate unwavering academic integrity in my chosen profession. I will respect any confidential information that is entrusted in me. I will not permit considerations of age, disease or disability, creed, ethnic origin, gender, nationality, political affiliation, race, sexual orientation, social standing, or any other factor to interfere with my duties in my chosen profession. I will not use my knowledge to violate human rights or civil liberties, even under threat. I will respect the hard-won scientific gains of those in whose steps I walk and gladly share such knowledge with those that follow. I will promote the highest standards of practice, lifelong education and research in the interest of human health. I make these promises solemnly, freely, and upon my honour.
I now invite the graduates for the professional certificate only to stand up, please, for the professional certificate. We now commence the presentation of the professional certificate in children in loss. I invite the Chancellor of the NUI to admit the graduates.
Admitto vos ad certificationem post baccalaureatum in scientia.
I now invite the President of RCSI to admit the graduates.
By virtue of my office of President, I admit you graduates with the professional certificate.
Dr. Colin Foster, Director of Academic Programmes at the RCSI Graduate School of Healthcare Management, will now come forward and introduce the graduates receiving the professional certificate.
The Professional Certificate in Children in Loss programme is delivered in partnership with RCSI and the Irish Hospice Foundation and awarded by RCSI and NUI. I now call the following graduates to come forward. Damien Brown.
First of the session, well done.
Joy Furlong. Noel Hayes. Michelle McPhillips. Aoife O'Shaughnessy. That concludes the professional certificate. Congratulations on your achievements.
We now continue with the presentation of professional diplomas, including diplomas in clinical leadership, leading digital health transformation, and diploma in positive health. I now invite the graduates for the professional diplomas to be upstanding. I invite the Chancellor of the National University of Ireland to admit the graduates.
Ego auctoritate mihi concessa, admitto vos ad certificationem post baccalaureatum in scientia noso commendi.
I invite the President of the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland to admit the graduates.
By virtue of my office of President, I admit you graduates with the professional diploma.
Dr. Colin Foster will introduce the graduates from the Graduate School of Healthcare Management.
I will now call on each graduate to come forward. The Professional Diploma in Clinical Leadership. Grace Alexander. Maha Al-Harbi, in absentia. Nora Al-Qarni, in absentia. Mariam Al-Razuki. Karen Batty. Niamh Bergen. Ellen Byrne. Crona Carew. Aoife Carolan. Sonia Collier. Sonia has also won the Clinical Leadership Highest Achiever Award. Deirdre Condon. Anya Kovitz. Denise Dockery. Kerry Donnelly. Anya Donovan. Laura Douglas. Lena Imani. Louise Fitzgerald. Alia Galadari. Sarah Gannon. Fabian Gibson. Francis Glynn. Rayanne Haloum. Martin Hawley. In absentia, Kieran Hickey. Aina Horan. Sinead Kavanagh. Annette Kehoe. Katrina Kelly. Elaine Lynch. Sarah Madden. Aoife Magner. Leanie Matthew. Garrett McGovern. Kate McKendry. Laura Murphy. Yamuna Nagaratanam. Caroline O'Brien. Emma O'Carroll. Ryan O'Donnell. Claire Parks. Francesco Piacenza. Caroline Ryan. Deirdre Sheehan. Preeta Thomas. Raji Thomas. Orla Threadgold. And in leading digital health transformation, Hannah Akpoibo. Connie D. Moonahan. Roshan Francis. Kim Healy. Rohini Kasote. Stephen O'Keefe. Stephen is also the recipient of the Highest Achiever Award. Nkechineri Omeshu. Faith Avwamudo. Martina Pizier. Mary Xavier. That concludes the presentation of the professional diplomas for the Graduate School of Healthcare Management.
For the award of the Professional Diploma in Positive Health, it now gives me pleasure to invite Professor Christian von Neuberg, Interim Director from the RCSI Centre for Positive Health Sciences, to come forward and introduce the graduates.
I will now call on each graduate to come forward. Fiona Auguste. Elaine Cassidy. Helen Daignan. Melanie Donnellan. Martina Farrell. Jennifer Flanagan. Rona Fleming. Emma Gallagher. Madeline Gleason. Joanne Hickey. Jennifer Hutchinson. Deirdre Hines. Rachel Kidney. Marie Marr. Emer Smith. Natasha Smith. Carol Sumner. Gay Weldon. That concludes the conferment of the Professional Diploma in Positive Health.
We now proceed with the conferring of postgraduate diplomas. Could I please ask the graduates for postgraduate diplomas to please be upstanding? Postgraduate diplomas? Prae honorables cancellariae, totique universitas, presento vobis has meus filios, et hunc meum filium, quos omnis simptam moribus, quam doctrina habiles, et esse qui admitter, ad diploma post baccalaureatum, in sanitatis, cura, tractanda, etc., idique tibi fide mea testor expondeo totique academiae. I invite the Chancellor of the National University of Ireland to admit the graduates.
Ego auctoritate mihi concessa, admitto vos ad diploma post baccalaureatum in sanitatis, cura, tractanda, etc.
I invite the President of RCSI to admit the graduates.
By virtue of my office of President, I admit you graduates with the Postgraduate Diploma.
Professor Eva Doherty, Director of Human Factors and Patient Safety at RCSI, will now come to the lectern and introduce the graduates receiving the Postgraduate Diploma in Human Factors and Patient Safety.
I'll now call on the graduates to come forward. It's going to take a minute. Elizabeth Odiwingi. Niamh Williams. That concludes the presentation of postgraduate diplomas for human factors in patient safety.
For the awards of the degree of Master of Surgery, MCH by module, I now invite the graduates for the degree of Master of Surgery, MCH, to be upstanding as I present you for conferring. Prae honorabile cancellariae totique universitas, prosento vobis has meus filios et has meus filias, quos simptam moribus quam doctrina habiles et esse qui admitter honoris causa ad graduum doctoratus in magisterii in chirurgiae, idique tibi fide mea testor expondeo totii academiae. I invite the Chancellor of the NUI to admit you.
Ego auctoritate mihi concessa, admitto vos ad gradum magisterii in chirurgia.
I invite the President of RCSI to admit the graduates.
By virtue of my office of President, I admit you graduates of the Master of Surgery by module.
Professor Barry Maguire, Professor of Postgraduate Surgical Education and Academic Development at the Department of Surgical Affairs of RCSI, will now come forward to introduce the graduates.
Alexander Alabi. Lugman Ahmed. Mohammed Al Hassan. Charlotte Barrow-Dowling. Rao Chalasani Sandia. Abdu Chowdhury. Doa Syed Mohammed El Syed. Ashvirni Gilbeth. Yusuf George Anwar Gurgis. Nazia Ishak. Sumara Jaimungal. Fred Kenny. Shan Neefsey. Vakita No Lesser. Emer Linehan. Ala Mohammed. Daniel Oshoka Ohaibe. Cassie O'Reilly. Hala Abdelazim Ahmed Rahman. Debola Shomole. Emin Suleiman. Walid Suwandwa Laigon. Mohammed Wahid. Jordan Earl Wilkinson. That concludes the conferment of the Master of Surgery by module.
For the award of the degree of Master of Pharmacy, MPharm, can I please ask the graduates for the MPharm to please be upstanding. Pre honorabili Cancellariae, totique universitas, prosento vobis has meas filios et os meas filias, quos sim tam moribus quam doctrina habiles, et esse qui admitter honoris causa ad graduum magisterii in pharmacia, idique tibi fide mea tester expondeo totique academiae. I invite the Chancellor of the NUI to admit the graduates.
Ego auctoritate mihi concessa, admitto vos ad gradum magisterii in pharmacia.
I now invite the President of RCSI to admit the graduates.
By virtue of my office of President, I admit you graduates with the Master of Pharmacy.
Professor Helena Kelly, Head of the School of Pharmacy and Biomolecular Sciences at RCSI, will now introduce the graduates for the degree of Masters of Pharmacy, MPharm.
I will introduce the MPharm graduates in turn. Heba Al-Rashed. Salha Boudiaf. Katie Brennan. Danny Brosnan. Ida Brown. Erin Daunt. Blessing Abramson. Sarah Egan. Alexandra Flood. Paddy Frost. Stefania Grigoris. Danielle Hand. Aoife Hanrahan. Adam Heller. Jung Ah Hong. Katie Jennings. Elizabeth Joyce. Zoe Kane. Velan Kolev. Velan is also the recipient of the Leo Award. Lisa Lindsay. Sarah Lynch. Alison McKeown. Lauren McKnight. Edward McMahon. Ciara Melody. Sarah Mulhall. Fionnuala Mullen. Gerard O'Reilly. Chiara Perosilio. Malika Peter. Anya Quigley. Adriana Razadan. Aisling Ryan. Tom Ryan. Luke Sheridan. Luke is the recipient of 3 awards: the JPA Brenson Lawler Award, the John Kelly Award, and the Servier Award for MPharm research. Mark Strawhair. Mark is the recipient of the Boots Award. Auleen Wong. And congratulations to all our new MPharm graduates.
We now proceed to the award of Masters of Science, MSc. I'd ask the graduates for the Masters of Science to please be upstanding. Pre honorabile Chancellariae, totique universitas, prosento vobis haes meus filios et os meus filias, quo sim tam moribus, quam doctrina habiles, et esse qui admittor honoris causa ad graduum magisterii scientiae, idique tibi fide mea testor expondeo, totique academiae. I ask the Chancellor of the NUI to admit the graduates.
Ego auctoritate mihi concessa, admitto vos ad gradum magisterii scientiae.
I now invite the President of RCSI to admit the graduates.
By virtue of my office of President, I admit you graduates with the Master of Science.
Professor Helena Kelly from the School of Pharmacy and Biomolecular Sciences will introduce the graduates for the degree of Master of Science in Technologies and Analytics in Precision Medicine.
We'll introduce the graduates in turn. Dalal Al-Hadari. Erica Brereton. Ellen Crowley. Shannon Dixon. Adrian Duffy. Elizaveta Krupera-Durova. Daria Litvinova in absentia. Fiona Payne. Kaylee Perkins. Keith Quinn. That concludes the conferment for Technologies and Analytics in Precision Medicine, and congratulations on your achievement.
Today, for the first time, we award the Masters of Science in Positive Health Coaching. I invite Professor Christian van Mooiberg to come forward to introduce the graduates from the first cohort of the degree of Masters of Science in Positive Health Coaching.
With great joy, I will introduce the graduates. Rose Curtis. Katrina Falvey. Nikki Hayworth. Ruth Kelly. Anya Kenny. Mary Leahy. Fiona McCormick Finn. Orla Murphy. Michael Noonan. Orla Noons. Geraldine Petch. Nagarjuna Sarawati. That concludes the announcement of awards for the Centre of Positive Health Sciences.
Pre honorables Cancellariae totaque Universitas, Caermonis writ confectus, queso facius finem heus, convocationis universitariae. That completes the RCSI and NUI conferring ceremony.
It now gives me great pleasure to invite Professor Michael Murphy, Chancellor of the National University of Ireland, to address us.
Thank you very much. I will get there. President of RCSI, Vice Chancellor of RCSI, Deputy Vice Chancellors, Registrar of NUI, Deans, colleagues, guests, and above all, graduates. I'm going to be brief because you want to go back to meet the family, but I want to convey to you my sincere congratulations on winning your awards today and for becoming members of the National University of Ireland. And if you are the first-time winners of this accolade, it's for life, unless you engage in criminal activity, in which case we retrieve the award. It's another big day for you. You've had one before, of course, in your undergraduate career, but it's another significant moment in your lives and in your professional careers. You're not here by accident. It didn't happen by chance. You were here because of your hard work, ambition, the support of your mentors, your families, your partners, your friends, your parents, and also the support of your coaches. Academia is a team sport. And can I ask you to applaud all those who made your success possible here today? To say a big thank you. I also want to acknowledge, as this is a postgraduate ceremony, that the RCSI is extremely agile in its sensing of the needs of the healthcare workforce and of the healthcare professions. And it is striking that the portfolio of courses today, which included a new one on positive health and well-being, I've never heard of a negative one, but in any event, it's a testament to the foresight of the college here, and I want to congratulate everybody on the college leadership, in the faculty, on these foresights. There's no doubt that the college is living up to its motto, Concilio Manuque, scholarship and dexterity. And this is dexterity. So I promise to be brief, and I will adhere to that. My main task is to acknowledge on behalf of the NUI your success today. And as you go out now into life and a career, and by the way, you have no idea where that life or career is going to take you, in case you do think so, wherever you go, you will be worthy ambassadors for RCSI and the National University of Ireland. Last point, do stay in touch, because today we're in the game of lifelong learning, and there will be many more programs here from which you will avail in the future. So my best wishes to all of you, and enjoy a very happy party. Thank you very much.
That concludes the RCSI degree conferring ceremonies and speeches. My sincere congratulations to all of you. It's a significant feat of work to complete postgraduate studies in the midst of busy work life and family life. They say it takes a village to raise a child. I think you'll agree it takes quite a team to get you through a postgraduate programme. And if I can ask you to be upstanding for the last time, and perhaps turn and face our audience, your parents, family and friends, and acknowledge their contribution to your success today.
That's always the best part.
Finally, we would like to invite you, our graduates, and your family and guests to join us for a reception outside. And if I could ask you to be upstanding for the outward procession. Thank you and congratulations.